culture. So regional is more where it's located, and it's in 77 different countries, and there's over 30,000 stores in different locations. It involves different architectural patterns and menu options in different countries. So in Japan, it's more geared towards the teas, herbal teas, tea-based frappuccinos, and in Canada per se, it's more maple based and like mocha based and all of that. Country culture has a lot to do with like social cues, norms, languages, and regional is more where it's locationally at. Demographics has to do with who's buying the product. So it's mainly geared towards middle to upper class people that are educated, working, employed, and want healthier based options. The social aspect of this would be green marketing, recycling, healthier options. LGBTQ also is very like known on their page. They have a whole website about that. Recycling, reusable cups, and no paper straw or no plastic straws. Macro environmental factors. Technology would be they do a lot of renewable energy, so they have up to 550 stores in California using solar energy, and almost 100% of all 9,000 stores in the US, like just 9,000 of them, can run 100% on solar energy. So they do a lot of that. They also have the rewards apps and where you can download like credit cards and prepay, so you can just pull in and get your drinks and not wait in line. Economics has a lot to do with the war in Ukraine, COVID, where minimum wage prices had to go up because no one was working. They actually had an 8% increase in prices in 2021, where the raw material goods and coffee beans that they had to import were a lot more high. So inflation was a big thing. Political and legal. The Sherman Antitrust Act has to do with free competition and also fair trade. So also including GMO regulations and food and health laws. They had 50% less store growth in Russia because of the war, and they actually had to close down their stores in Russia. So they didn't have any people coming in from that time in Russia because they didn't have any stores. So health laws, tax laws, trade laws are also very important. Consumer decision process. Psychological factors. So they called the king of coffee, the biggest coffee brand. They have loyal customers and quality products because it's the first espresso-based coffee chain. So it's just a quality buying experience overall. Social factors include family. So how can each family member in the family benefit from the product or service? They have non-caffeinated beverages, caffeinated beverages to fit each family member. Reference groups like Taylor Swift, drinking the drink, promoting the product. They have a whole website on what your favorite celebrity would be ordering at Starbucks. Consumer decision process. Situational factors, those can include purchase situations. So this would be like, it's the first espresso-based coffee. Like, this is why people are buying it, because they've never had this strong of coffee, this good quality brand of coffee before. And it's just locationally convenient in every corner that is really populated Starbucks is at. So it's like a retrieval of memory to first think of Starbucks when you want coffee. Sensory situation, so that can include visual, which would be what you see when you go in. You see friendly baristas, a green, earthy aroma, and look to it, cozy indoor seating. You see a visual, you have tactile, which is what you touch, so the breads, the soft-baked breads, the cold cups, the hot cups. You have what you hear talking, you hear coffee brewing, laughter, and what you smell. So when you walk in, you obviously smell coffee, you smell the herbs, the scents, the oils. You hear the music also for that. So that would be olfactory also with what you smell. But yeah, and then temporal state would be like when people are buying the product. So it's mainly at 9 to 11 a.m. and then 6 to 7 p.m. and a.m. are like kind of a low spot for people to buy. So more people are waking up and wanting that refreshment at that time of the day. Marketing mix. Price, it's about $5.95 for a grande pumpkin spice latte. So with more flavors and add-ons, it's more expensive. It's like 70 cents more for a different type of milk. and cold foam. Place, it's locationally excellent because it is in every populated corner, whether that be big cities, small towns, any shopping mall, any grocery store, any university. It's You're mainly going to find a Starbucks there. Product, it includes caffeinated beverages, non-caffeinated. They have blonde roast, dark roast, medium roast, any type of milk option, non-dairy. And promotion is basically by word of mouth. So who's hearing it, who's posting it is where it got big, because it started in 1971 and made its way to the biggest national coffee brand. So they've also have the hunger relief program or foundation, where they sold 53.8 million meals to any of the surplus food that they have in the store. STB segmentation, so geographic is also like where it's located, culturally, what they have on the menu options, where it's at locationally, which it's in UK, Canada, Taiwan, Japan, Russia, and 77 other different countries as well, and 30,000 locations store-wide, or store locations. So demographics, again, is who's buying. So students, employees, higher income, any race, gender, and 58% are actually more white buyers, but 27% were Hispanic. And psychographics, lifestyle, so who's buying. It's mainly either high schoolers, businessmen, businesswomen, medical people in the medical field, and class and product type, so what they want to buy also. That can range. Benefits would include diverse product line. They have merchandise, gift cards. Their stores are in grocery stores, anything convenient like that. They have indoor seating, and behaviorals like occasional, which would be, they have seasonal drinks like winter menu options, fall menu options as well, and loyalty. They have the loyalty program where anytime you spend $1, you get a star, which can often lead to a free drink or anything free like that. And geographic segmentation would be where it's located for target audiences, so in universities, shopping malls as well. STP Starbucks targeting would be concentrated, which is the one that I chose on page 267, which involves higher income earners, employees, and students who are needing that refreshment and pick-me-up to wake up and do more productive tasks. They also have healthier options. It's mainly geared towards older people in that realm, and it is a bit pricier. And then the last one, STP Starbucks positioning, would be value positioning. So it came from nothing in 1971, and it became the biggest coffee brand in the United States, which is a pretty big deal because all by word of mouth and promoting and customer value to the product is what made it get so big. They also have free Wi-Fi in their stores, which is convenient for consumers, and it's pretty strong coffee to get them by. These are my references.